오늘도 외치는 유하유하. 궁금함을 못 참고 5분 일찍 시작한다. 가봅시다. 챕터 5를 처음부터 봅시다. 지난 이야기까지부터 봅시다. 늑대가 나타났다.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
저 녀석.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
그러고 뒤틀린 남자를 만나고 끝났었죠. 아이 오카오카 어서오세요. 좋은 토요일입니다. 사실 저 나무 마녀 만났을 때 나무 태운다고 선택하려고 했었는데 시간이 지나서 못 태웠어요. 아입니다. 어서오세요 오카오카. 좋은 토요일입니다. 나 교주 됐어요? 갑자기? 에피소드 5 늑대가 나타났다. 오카오카 어서 오세요.
You must be tired.
오카 어서 오세요.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
난 당신 친구가 아니야.
Well, Gramercy me, take a seat at the very least.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now.
상생.
Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a
무슨
bad
말을
word.
하는 거야?
Just what are you talking about?
I've just been left in relative peace, I think puts it best. Allowed to live my own way. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
넌 이 마을을 파겠어.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
나한테
Don't
안
try
통해.
to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with.
누가 했는지는 누가 했는 누구야?
Further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
에이,
You know who did it. Now tell me.
No fucking way I'm telling you anything! After what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said,
아, 저 표정
I'll be
봐.
handling the matter if you don't
씨.
mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just
아,
given
왜
me those where
그랬지?
it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
오, 꼬리
So what
자르기
do you say,
됐죠?
Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie.
꼬리
Consider it a
자르기.
gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
뭐?
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
왠지
This
총
could
맞을
have
것
gone
같구만.
so well. But you just had to complicate things. Just speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
뭐? 어? 안녕?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
아우! 아우! 야! 아, 다데일은 좀... 아, 다데일은 좀... 너 뿔 한쪽도 부러져야겠구나, 이 녀석이. 그 한쪽도 내가...
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
뭐?
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
이따이 따 오.
Oh God. This way.
뿔 한쪽도 내놔 이 녀석아. 오.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
따라가. 와우. 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 아니, 범퍼가 뒷범퍼가 휴. 에이. 왼쪽. 디디디디디디디디디디디디디 왜 디디디디디디디디디디디디디 디디디디디 W W W W W 따이.
Fuck! What was that? Take him off!
I can't.
휴. 오쉣. 이런. 왼쪽이 뒤틀린 남자였다니.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
결국 돌아오는 데가 여기야? 차려봅시다. 끝이야? 아이오카오카 어서오세요.
Come on.
좋은 토요일
We
옵니다.
can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
손호감님이 12개월 구독하였습니다.
Can you stand
여신만세, 촌장만세, 만만세.
It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
아이고 지금 아이고 투네이션 점검 때문에 잠깐 ESC 좀 눌렀습니다. 투네이션 꺼놨어요. 아 구독 연장 감사합니다. 12개월 감사합니다. 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 아래? 하이? 중요한 건 투네이션이 요즘 왜 이렇게 업데이트를 하는 거지? 아이 물수자 감사합니다. 야. 일단은 제게
No fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say goodbyes first.
일단 붙잡아 봅시다.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian,
왜
you
이놈을
don't know what you're
보호하는
doing.
거야?
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
왜 도대체? 왜?
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore. Ugh.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options, like it was that simple.
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
왜?
what
뭔데?
would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still
무슨
think I had
소리야?
a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
에?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait,
Yeah.
these were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up. What makes you think you can just... I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look
제발요.
Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care.
우리
I
태어라.
have to forget what I've done to
태어를.
them. What I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing? Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
이제 만족해?
Shit!
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh. Oh, fuck!
Get up.
내장 보이는 거 봐.
Up! Don't think so, Bigby.
에, 오늘은 왜 휴방이죠?
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
그놈은 더한 꼴을 당할
both of
거야.
us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good.
조지는 기억하고
Old
싶어. 너무
foundry by
무섭다.
the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
아이고.
All right, Georgie.
날 뽑았어요. 강 어서 오세요. 좋은 토요일입니다. 여긴 영업 종료다. Hi, hello. Oh. 차가 여기 있는 거 보니 맞네.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
이쪽에 뭔가 상호작용 뜨는 건 없고요. 잠겨있어. 오직 너무 가볍게 푸시는 거 아니야? 야, 어라? 끄악이 뭐냐고 물어보셨는데 쓰면 그 화면에 끄악하는 이모티콘이 뜹니다. 얼굴이.
So this is where they've been sending these.
더 볼 거 없어. 아이 오카오카 어서 오세요. 좋은 토요일입니다.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
목소리만 들리는데 어라? 어잉? 목소리 느낌이 다른가요? 뭐지? 조금 잠겨있나요?
You used to be something.
나와. 어려? 좀 잠겨서 그런가? 지금 아마 충격적인 걸 봐서 조금 목소리가 다운됐을지도. 지금 저랑 백설 누구야? 얘는 걔네 같은데? 페이스랑 네리사랑 가운데 누구야? 그리고 얘는 릴리 언니랑 만났던 술집 주인이랑 만났던 백설 사진. 이거는 페이스랑 만났던 내 사진. 뭐야, 둘이 싸워? 아니, 도찰을 해놨네. 도찰을 해놨어. 아, 아주 그냥.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
어우, 돌아오시는군요. 캬. 어? 아, 은탑 만드는구나 여기서.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you
Yeah.
manners? Or was she too busy
Yeah.
fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? This is just sad.
계속 맞으면 어떻게 됨? 아니야. 네, 일부러 맞은 겁니다. 그래야지 선빵은 너가 먼저 쳤다 가능. 야. 어이?
Where are you? Come out and face me!
오, 쉣. 어? 오. 오. 아우. 진짜 별로다. 아니 맞춰도 야 다구리는 내 바지. 이게 완전 늑대가 되어버렸는데? 왜 음탄으로 전하는 거 같니? 아우. 오우 쉣. 와 아직도 온다고? 짱 많은데? 와 그거 좀 웃기네. 김치 왔나? 그새 사라짐? 아니네, 있네.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
과연 그럴까?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive.
나 약속 안 했는데. 나 산채로 데려간다고 약속 안 했는데.
Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
아무 말 안 하겠습니다.
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will. As long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
내가 왜
Because those are
대답해야
two
되지?
very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
오카 어서 오세요.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think? You show up with nothing but a corpse. No answers, no proof. You'll never know the truth, and she'll barely start to look at you. Is it worth it?
아우! 마음에 안 들어.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
아우, 마음에 안 들어.
And your punishment will follow.
물밑 작업을 해놨을 거 아니야 이미. 재판에 가봤자.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What
말할
happened?
건 말해야지.
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm
혼나나?
surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
나도 죽이려고 했는데 사실.
About time you showed up. I'll throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
they?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
this?
아이고.
You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What?
말장난이지
Georgie?
저거.
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed him, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal
말장난하고
with it later, but
있네.
right now you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the
정말
shots.
싫다.
Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
How about I go ahead and kill you right now?
In front of all these people.
Do I look like I give a shit?
After the rest of your crimes are read through, Then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
이제 좀 조용히
You
하네.
are
아유.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
더 좀 해봐. 그래.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
난 공격받았는데?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do
지금
it
내
because
얼굴
they
안
want to
보여?
protect you, as I protected them. You
지금
understand
멍
wanting to
들어있는 거 안
protect what you
보이냐고.
care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We've had our problems and we've made mistakes, but we don't actively exploit people to serve our own ends.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
와, 이래서 재판 가자고 했구나.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
이간질 하지 마.
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear
와, 그때 안
right
태우길
away,
잘했다.
but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
이게 가장 맞는 것 같구만.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
왔다.
And those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
야.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right.
Yeah.
This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
무슨 소리 하려는
Where
거야?
are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby
Wow.
works for her.
와.
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on
자꾸
us.
돌리네 이
Besides,
녀석.
Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls.
아,
It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we
나쁜
couldn't say a
녀석이었어요,
word about it
역시.
because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
맞지.
How are you?
I found
오리지널이
Vivian's body.
죽었거든.
Did you kill her? Did he?
그치.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
와, 5명?
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
할머니.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't get
bloodshed
it. So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think
아,
Everyone,
내가
calm
결정할
down.
거야.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should
this
you?
is? He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
머리를 뽑는다, 감금한다.
Is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
왜? What the? 와. 에라이?
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
You
던져,
know,
이씨.
just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
안녕. 사실 어떻게 작동하는지 궁금해.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
호화 아파트 다음 날? 아니야.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
다들 이쪽에 왔네. 다들 뒤틀린 남자랑 연관 있던 남자들.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
날
We'll
피하고
talk later,
있다.
okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
잉크했어. 찡긋?
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
물론이지.
Sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
내가 어떻게
How
알아?
should I know?
Saying goodbye?
하하이. 네리사.
Hi.
Hi.
왜 리본 아직도 하고 있지?
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
풀까?
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help.
Okay.
This is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough. I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
뭐뭐다.
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
뭐야? 부금 왜 이래?
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call
그러고
me.
보니 그 망토 어디 갔냐? 당나귀 망토.
Get back to you about
He
Faith.
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
어? 오. 특별 결과. 미녀에 대해 거짓말 했습니다. 아, 이거 그동안 한 거 보여주는구나. 어땠는지. 수사 솜씨로 그녀에게 인상을 줬습니다. 신문 도중에 그와 싸웠습니다. 그죠? 그 D한테 왜 이렇게 착하게 구냐고 싸웠었죠. 푸른 수염이랑. 신문하는 동안 폭행했습니다. 농장으로 가지 않도록 도왔습니다. 뺨을 때렸습니다. 사망함. 살려서 왔습니다. 마법 오문을 던졌습니다. 그를 감금했을 때 D의 돈을 압류했습니다. 죽였습니다. 페이스 죽음. 마지막 대에서 담배를 줬습니다. 빅비 사무실에서 리본을 풀려고 했습니다. 마지막 대에서 맞네. 2번 시도했네. 처음에 사무실에 왔을 때 풀려고 했었고 마지막 또 풀려고 했었죠. 습. 트랩에 동행했습니다. 그를 기다려줬습니다. 선물을 백설에게 주겠다고 약속했습니다. 그에게 돈을 줬습니다. 이러고 엔딩임? 오, 이러고 엔딩임? 그래픽 노블. 오, 쉣. 이야기는 계속됩니다. 어라? 음. 백설은 늑대 인간 저주가 묻은 단검으로 빅비를 베어서 마음대로 사람의 모습을 취할 수 있는 능력을 줘. 이 능력을 준 게 백설이야. 덜덜? 아. 오, 쉣. 이러나 저러나 중요한 인물은 많네. 뭔가 잠겨있는 애가 있는데? 인어공주 맞네. 이래요. 겨울늑대. 아, 귀여워. 빅비 어렸을 때 너무 귀여운 거 아니야 이거? 아. 헐. 남편이 나빴네. 겨울이 가장 아끼던 아이는 빅비였는데 형제 중 가장 작고 약했던 빅비는 형들에게 자주 괴롭힘을 당하곤 했대요. 빅비만 뒤에 남아서 청소부 동물과 새로부터 어머니의 시신을 지키려고 했대요. 그래서 강해진 거야? 빅비가? 아, 얘가 뭔가 싶었어요. 얘는 뭐예요? 이 무슨 동화예요, 얘? 전 1도 모르겠는데? 이게 무슨 동화예요? 자, 1도 모르겠어, 얘. 이런 동화가 있었어요? 아, 공포 이야기예요? 약간 그 느낌인가? 그 대바대 스피릿? 약간 그런 느낌인가요? 대바대 스피릿? 촉촉촉 아닌가? 걔보다는 다른 그건가? 아, 그래서 도중에 사람들이 자기를 부르는 걸 즐긴다고 했구나. 은탄 맞았을 때 그런 얘기를 했었거든요. 아하. 이 애는 또 뭐야? 얘도 무슨 동화긴 하겠죠. 범죄왕. 범죄사령부. 요한. 야. 아하. 일단은 그러면 다른 엔딩도 봐볼까요? 가능하려나? 불러오기. 세이브 파일. 현재 세이브 파일 플레이. 어디서부터 열려나? 아, 여기서부터네. 약간 강금 엔딩도 보고 싶었는데 말이죠. 까비. 까비. 야. 그러면 이 게임은 여기서 마무리하는 게 좋을 것 같네요. 야, 재미가 있었습니다. 텔테일 게임 너무 재밌는데? 2개 했거든요. 워킹데드하고 이거하고. 다 내 취향인데 너무. 텔테일. 그리고 저는 화장실 좀 빠르게 다녀오겠습니다. 화장실 좀 갔다가 무슨 게임 하지? 잠깐만요. 일단은 노래를 듣고 계시겠